Yeah, welcome back to Phil's Rest Adventure. We're just playing the Outer Worlds. And we are going to head back all the way over to... here. Realize what I needed to do. Alright.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah, no, it's footprints. It's cool. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Take that heavy thing off. There we go. We call Exterminator out of mix. Okay, well, that was easy enough. Close back on. Oh yeah, look at me being all fancy. Go on home, fellas. That's right, ain't gotta take you out today.
Hey! Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say the slogan. Okay, you can do this, Anna. Here goes. It doesn't matter if you're you or me. We're all part of the Rizzo's family. How was that?
I thought that was a real good effort. Keep at it.
A good effort, I guess?
I wish you'd just said it was terrible. The pity stings worse than the shame. I'm sure you've guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering slogans. And when I can't remember them, I tend to just make them up. But I guess that's why I'm just an intern and not a full-timer. At least, not yet.
And that's probably why you don't get the brain slug. You haven't been causing trouble in the orchids, have you?
What? No, that's ridiculous. I can't tell you I've never made any mistakes, but it'd be pretty hard to keep my job if I were trying to break everything.
Enough.
Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge on one of our mosquito hives and released a swarm. Chased me around the orchards 3 times before I managed to get help.
Is it a whole sting you to death thing? I feel like you got off easy.
Don't I know it? Worker friend of mine ran afoul of one of the swarms and had to get new kidneys. Not due to renal failure, but because the mosquitoes kept stinging his kidneys. Don't worry though, mosquitoes are typically only about when living folks aren't in the orchards.
So what happens if the mosquitoes get out during visiting hours?
I am contractually obligated to tell you that mosquitoes never get out during visiting hours.
Fair enough.
But when they do, the only way to get them to return is to go directly to hive control and activate emergency recall. Which isn't easy, considering all the hives near control. But this is all a departure from what I wanted to say. I've been trying to help the orchards, not harm them. Hold a moment. You haven't found anything, have you?
I found a strange substance on the processing console that has something to do with you?
Well, maybe. I might have had a supersized cup of mixed purpleberry punch and lemon slap that I might have knocked over when I was running routine diagnostics. Look, I know what you're thinking, but I have the proper permit to mix those drinks. I just left it in my other work uniform.
I don't know if I believe her, but she's really trying her best.
Hey, we have a lot of uniforms. It's hard keeping track of all your belongings.
Dump the drink before or after you remove the console control panel cover?
How did you notice? The diagnostic normally takes hours, and that's only if humidity's low. I wanted to take the initiative to try and make it faster.
I found a toxic mix of fertilizer and weed killer on some purpleberry saplings, though.
Why should weed killer affect saplings? Weed killer. It's in the name. It should kill only weeds. That really seems like it's more on product design than on me.
You should really just come clean.
But there's nothing to come clean about. I've just been doing my best out here.
See any signs of any well-guarded actor running around?
Oh yes. I thought I saw someone who looked self-important enough to be her by the conservatory some time ago. Not to speak ill of the dead. I simply never liked the way she stole the limelight from the true star. Burbage 3001.
You're a Burbage fan?
I certainly am. That aerodynamic chassis, how the light glints off his rotund head, the way he enunciates, "Cry havoc, and let loose the canids of war." Excuse me, I got a little lightheaded there. Nobody does Shakespeare like Burbage. What were we talking about?
Yes, nothing like reversing the classics. Anyways, what about Spencer Woolrich?
Who?
That's showbiz.
I suppose so. I also suppose Helen won't be stealing the limelight ever again.
I don't think I've met an intern before.
It's not so different from being a regular worker, just with less pay and less respect. Oh, it's also more dangerous than traditional employment. You don't have the experience to back up your work yet, but being fired isn't any less threatening. Work-wise, I do a bit of everything. The orchards have been short-staffed as long as I've been working here. So if there's an odd job around, it usually gets passed to me.
I take it you don't intend to stay an intern.
Much as I love delivering coffee and medical attention, not quite, no. Don't tell anyone I said this, but I sometimes feel that our workers could be treated a little better. Maybe only get electrocuted awake every other day? So I'm shooting for administration in Rizzo's. Maybe even the board itself. Best way to evoke change is from the inside, I think.
Well, you know, he's kind of dumb, but yet thoughtful. Why be an intern if it's risky? I think I've learned my best year. Why be an intern if it's riskier than typical employment?
Much higher chance of promotion. If I can tough it out here without getting axed, I can skip the 5+ years of customer service I'd normally have to deal with. I can prove my merit here and move up in the world. And the sooner I do that, the sooner I can set to improving things for everyone else.
Helping folks is dangerous. The board doesn't like people messing with status quo. Assuming nobody exploits your weaknesses to push you into employment.
Wow, that's some decidedly paranoid thinking. I can't imagine someone ever doing something that nasty.
I think I've learned my field.
Happy to enlighten you on the fascinating world of internships. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Unless you already have, and I've forgotten. In which case, I probably won't forget a second time.
Yeah, back. I think I know the problem. Easy. Alright. Don't worry, little bees, I'm not here. Huh. Jumpy jump jump.
You're back, I see. Glad Slug hasn't managed to scare you off.
I think it's more of a wonder that nothing in these law-forsaken orchards has managed to kill them.
How's the investigation going? You got a complete report for me yet?
I've completed my investigation.
All right, let's hear the details.
I took care of the roaming exterminator automics.
Huh. You didn't destroy any of them? Reckon I would have lost that bet. Thanks.
One less expense for you to explain to your bosses, Hathaway. Lucky you.
So what were the fine details of the sabotage anyhow? Were Slug's lackeys trying to get the mechanicals to kill all our waspitos?
Are you worried that Slug is trying to mess with your livelihood?
Of course. And what better way to do that than by targeting our pollinizers? They'd be a hell of a pain to kill manually. But if you set the mechanicals to do it...
In your delusional fantasy, the waspitos wouldn't be out until next pollinization cycle. Wouldn't someone notice the rampant mechanicals beforehand?
That seems like a question you should be asking yourself.
Is there a way to manually initiate the pollinization cycle?
Well, yes, it's possible to manually start and end cycles in Hive Control, but we keep a careful watch on it. And there have been no non-Rizzo's personnel in or out.
Stop wasting everyone's time, Hathaway. What you're proposing is infinitely less likely than an idiot maneuver by one of your incompetent workers. I won't hear any further slander.
A drink was spilled over a processing console, sorting it out.
A drink? I ain't ever heard of no saboteur dumping drinks all over equipment to destroy it. I hate to say it, but that sounds more like worker carelessness.
How many times do I have to tell you this, old man? Slug isn't behind your problems. Slug wouldn't even need to cause you problems. Your own workers do enough.
And herbicide was mixed with fertilizer, which ended up killing the saplings.
Ha! Knew Slug was behind the damn sabotage.
Please. We're subtle, but that's too subtle. If we wanted to destroy your saplings, you'd have known them by the blackened remnants of their stems, not some half-assed poisoning. Let's go through this one final time so even you can't confuse it, Hathaway. Slug didn't do a damn thing to your orchards. You're chasing ghosts.
Talk about ghosts all you like, but someone was screwing with my orchards. If it wasn't Slug, then who the hell was it? You picked a hell of a time to lose your tongue over there, friend. I guess I can't force you to tell me anything, but the peace of mind would have been worth much to me. Right now, we of the orchards have to settle things with Slug. I reckon that you're about as impartial a third party as we're gonna get. Can you mediate?
Ah, what the hell. The orchardist seems to get off on complicating what should be a simple deal, but at this point, I just want to be paid and go. The pollen in the air is agitating.
Yeah, Rizzo will have bits to spare after the brown unveiling. Could pay then with interest.
Never like paying bits if I ain't gotta, but you're right. If we get production finished now, we'll be able to pay later. Thoughts, Slug Boy?
I think that's the first interesting suggestion I've heard since our back and forth began. Slug can wait for an increase in costs. I hope we won't have this conversation again.
Boom! Alright, Paveda. Never know where you got to intimidate somebody. Yep. Go do the 2 rogues.
Don't think I know you. What do you want?
Here for the job.
Yeah. Don't think I don't recognize a slug agent when I see one. Shove off.
I'll be back. Alright, so outfits.
You got an appointment?
Hey, yeah.
I can't shake the feeling they had something to do with Miss Helen's death.
Yeah, man. Gotta be somewhere I can buy some. Oh, wait, yeah, you.
Welcome back. The Eridanos dry goods and sundry is just as standard and unremarkable as when you left it.
Okay. Yeah, look at me being a swashbuckler. Or a squashbuckler. I laugh at my own jokes.
Oh, it's you again.
Never mind. I just wasted money.
Greetings, non-criminally associated individual. The Rizzo's constabulary is currently not closed due to a sprat infestation. Bureaucratic processes are currently suspended. At present, criminal reports do not require paperwork. Please lament only in marked lamentation zones. Please speak clearly into this unit's recording instruments.
Oh, that was painful. You say something about sprat infestation?
Checking logs. Error. Informational limitations found. 2. Reciting limitation 1. Do not tell users about constabulary sprat infestation. We do not need to pay the health inspector's bribe. A third time limitation 2. Do not read informational limitations aloud, especially not to any of those void-damned snot-nosed guests, or I'll have you sold for parts.
Okay. I'd like to report a crime?
Activating report writing servos. Activated. Please clearly enunciate the details of the crime.
Never mind.
Powering report writing servos down. Deactivated. Report cancelled. 3.5 bits worth of power wasted. Bits deducted from Constable Keen's next paycheck.
I can talk to somebody with a little bit of a... Gasp!
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. An aberration in the expected timeline for this organic being has occurred. Behold, the body of Maria Keene, formerly the constable of the Eridanos atmospheric complex. No signs of life detected. Maria Keene is survived by no known relatives.
Damn it.
Your expletive is appropriate, Inspector. This unit concurs.
What, I killed her?
Multiple puncture wounds detected along the frontal bone and between the clavicle. Furthermore, the location and circumference of exit wounds suggest a firearm with unconventional ammunition.
And there's some casings on the ground. Ammunition?
These casings are too minuscule for conventional small caliber firearms. Each casing resembles a lancing needle used for medical and surgical purposes.
Medical purposes. Amplifier scan. Lever top.
High concentration of potassium chloride detected. Trace amounts of neurotoxin detected.
Potassium chloride. That would have stopped her heart.
These substances show the highest concentration near the entry and exit wounds. Cardiac arrest, rather than physical trauma, is the most likely cause of death.
Amplifier, make a note. Find whoever did this and make them pay.
Your memo has been noted. This unit has been programmed to offer encouragement during moments of emotional strain. Banter protocol activated. We'll find the sprat bastards responsible, Inspector.
Fair enough. Oh, dibs. Gonna need those. What did I pick up? Oh, there we go. That's nice. Yep. Wait, hold on. Weapon parts. Security footage archive. Search for kitchen footage. Retrieving footage. Ooh, got the footage. Alright. Bellhop Owens. Okay.
Greetings, criminal. This unit would implore you to confess to your crime of landing with an expired permit. Please explicate your defense into this unit's recording equipment.
What?
Oh, it's you again.
No, nothing. Okay, gotcha. Guess I have to raise my
My
persuasion.
permit wasn't expired, Scrap Heap. You probably just scanned it wrong.
Error. Unit's permit reading equipment was updated only last week. Please tell a different lie.
Tell a different... You're a mechanical. You ain't got the foggiest idea whether I'm telling the truth or not.
Correct. Criminal. However, Constable Keene has decreed that this unit will remain here, questioning you every minute until you submit a confession. Error. Information on recent exchange lost. Restarting conversation.
Court seems real busy. I wonder if they're trying to compete with the Groundbreaker.
To your crime of landing with an expired permit.
You know what? My permit was fake after all. Let me out of here.
Huh, this is... Compass. Ooh. Oh, it's kind of the same thing. Gotcha. Anyways, that's money in the bank. Oh, yeah. Mine. Oh. Deal.
You ever wondered what would happen if you walked off the edge of Eridanos?
Go right into the shits. Yeah. Okay.
Sublate Underground takes care of its own.
Oh, really? Oh, that's dope.
Don't mess with me!
Yep, avoid that problem, hopefully.
Hope you've been enjoying your stay.
Yeah, it's nice. Nice night for a walk.
Someone tore one of the doors.
Oh yeah, this way. Yeah, we're going that way. Yeah, don't do that. Got it. Bird. Really? All of my stuff is just son of a... Shit. Yeah, put him up. Yeah. Ow.
That's the last of them.
Good job. Wait, hurt really bad. Hear that? Bard. Never mind. No? Okay. That guy doesn't matter. Raise that. Definitely not getting that guy. What? Sure. Huh. We're set to investigate. Oh, that's unfortunate. I hear him. I hear him crawling.
I can't hear you laughing!
I've never felt so damn good in my life! Just wanted to make you smile!
Okay, there. They mad too. Yeah, shut the hell out of that guy. Oh, you just look like you're taking a break. Going down here. Wilderness Exploration Reserve. Oh, that's always a good sign. Ow! I'm just gonna let sweet all the way.
You're fast.
Looks like somebody got disintegrated here. Yeah, no, people got crazy.
This is Silvio Tran, setting a new record for the Grand Colonial Bellhops Laundry Cart League. If you're listening to this, you're listening to history. And Daltrey, as we agreed, when I win, you're scraping terrorist shit off the windows for the rest of your contract. And you can stow the fear of heights routine because there's no way you're weaseling out of that, pal. Here goes. That's... Move the box! No, not... No!
Oh, this must be a result of incompetence. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't even be here yet. Do it. You're running off, little shit. Huh. Okay. Door. That's a door. Unacceptable or unacceptable. Whatever. I can't talk right now. I got the dump. Ah, there's somebody to talk to.
Mr. Kincannon really knows how to run.
Don't worry. I got you back.
Excuse me, Gunther. I need to ask you something.
Who in the hell is Gunter? I told you to call me Hunter. Come on.
Oh, right. Hunter, have you seen a little mechanical wandering through here? Might have been wearing my hat.
I can't say I have. I can sell you a new hat if you want. Or some fine, legally obtained hunting supplies. You could go get that mechanical thief yourself.
She's not a thief. She's lost. I just want her back. Oh, hey there, stranger. Don't mean to interrupt your business, but have you seen a stray mechanical wandering about?
Wait, I think I know the rest of this one. And better go catch it?
Hey, that's pretty good. I'll have to use that at my next mechanics meeting. But I take by your tone that you ain't seen anything matching my machine's description. Oh, that's not good. I hope she hasn't gotten herself into any trouble.
So instead of hunting wildlife, you're hunting mechanicals. Doesn't seem very fulfilling. Overheard your conversation earlier. You want to explain exactly what happened?
Seems I'm running my mouth too much. My mechanical Betty up and wandered away a couple days back. I've been trying to track her, but the beasts make it hard. Personally, I prefer my organs inside my body. The shopkeep says I should buy one of his rifles and go looking myself. But like my machine, I'm not combat inclined.
We can help her out, right? Won't take too long if we're on the job.
I know it's a pain, but I think I need some outside help. Job or no job, I'm not leaving Betty out in the wastes.
Oh, keep an eye out for any suspicious mechanicals.
Hey, thanks so much. It would have been mighty lonely without her. Being unemployed, I mean. Be lonely being unemployed. If you find Betty, try sneaking up and hacking her. If you can't do that, finding a way to stop her current routines should send her back home.
Hopefully I can hack her. Hunter, I want to talk to you. Come here.
Welcome to Hunter Legal's Legal Hunter Supplies. I am Hunter Legal. How might I help you today?
Yeah, you're more creepier than the brain slugs. Let's see here. I'm investigating a murder of Halcyon Helen. Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately?
Unusual? This whole land complex is a failed wildlife exhibition turned hunting reserve. You can't go 10 feet without stepping in unusual.
Fair enough.
But I reckon you're asking about people unusual. I'd go have a chat with the prophet of profitability. Maybe she can intuit you in the right direction or something. But she is mighty far in the depths of the reserve. Perhaps you should purchase one of my fine armaments for the journey.
Let's see.
Hunter supplies. Get your hunter supplies.
Like nothing really too fancy compared to what I got. Right. Let's go to last little milkman mech. Anyhow. I want to take the long way. These guys.
Sorry, but we're a little busy right now. I'm sure one of the other guides would be happy to give you a tour.
Lawrence, do you know who you're talking to? We always have time for the inspector.
The inspector?
I didn't realize that's that famous.
That's you? I am so sorry. We didn't know what we were doing. We're so sorry. It'll never happen again.
This seems like a strange spot to loiter. What are you two doing?
Oh, Law. It's all over. I told you someone would catch on sooner or later, Belle.
Lawrence, let me do the talking here. Inspector, pay him no mind. I'm sure you've bigger saltuna to can than us.
What do you mean by catch up?
Don't pay him any mind, Inspector. His upper story's a little gap-toothed, if you know what I mean. But seeing as you insist on sticking your... that is, since you're so curious, I'll fill you in on what we're doing. We, misplaced some people on our last tour. Misplaced them in the maws of some local predators. Now we're stuck here wondering how to get their room keys.
So your guys were eaten by cannons. Or guidees were eaten by cannons.
Might have been raptidons. I find it hard to tell them apart, especially when my glasses get fogged up.
Got your guest killed and all you care about is their room.
Hey, we all got our priorities. Not worrying about those keys ain't gonna bring their owners back from the dead. Anyway, the sooner we get those keys back, the sooner we can make it look like the ex-guests checked out early.
Trying to cover up the death of missing guests?
Wouldn't you? I mean, the dangers were all listed in fine print on the waivers they signed. Least they can do is not destroy our reputation when they get themselves killed. We knew sooner or later this was gonna happen. We've got some hush money tucked away. If you can get those keys for us, it's all yours.
Say I get your keys. What's to stop me from telling your bosses what happened?
You kidding? You're welcome to.
Our bosses would want this situation resolved, just like us. We're the real victims here. The dead can't suffer anymore, but we can, and we will if we have to pay for all these lost keys.
You guys look like you need a break. I'll find those keys for you.
Did I just hear that right? The inspector is going to help us, Bill! Thank the stars!
We're not out of the woods yet. Let's just see what happens before we celebrate. We last saw the guests deeper in the wilderness, Inspector. That'd be a good place to look.
I'll be back when I find those keys. Better have my money. Taking this and this. Not the drink. But, yeah, you know. Okay.
You know, I never imagined Spencer Woolridge would outlive Halcyon Helen.
fat little guy. Ah, you don't give a shit if I'm going to be here now. Sand. Happy little snake. That didn't work out too well. All I saw was just a chubby little snake.
Bertie Holcomb is likely beside...
Aether waves won't be the same without Helen. We're all gonna with Spencer Woolrich. I guess it's probably gonna be this guy. Shit. Oh, this guy's quick. Run away! Oh, motherfucker! I'm so close. I'm so close.
Oh, that's the problem. There's like two of them. Yeah. Yeah, I want to reject that one. Came over the stomach time. That's silly. Good form. This one had a pretty strong gun. I think I want to try that gun. First, reload.
There's a killer on the loose, Inspector.
There's a killer. I don't know what I'm doing out here. I'd rather be over at the camp.
I was nearly attacked by a Mr. Kincannon really knows how to run a hotel.
Dibs on there.
Yeah. Oh, I got hashtag come up with me. Son of a Buccaneer! Get butt kicked. There you are. Ah, son of a...
Everyone all right?
Alright, take... Nope, still got some baddie stuff going on. I can see. No. Oh, well, guys, kid. Come here, fella. Come here, come here. Wait, did it just bite me and like... Oh, there you are.
Hey there. You find us those keys?
I have them right here.
That's all of them. You're a lifesaver and a half, Inspector. Lawrence, you got the bits?
Let's see, which pocket did I... Oh, they're in my hand. Here you are, Inspector. We'll make sure to put in a good word with our friends, too. I can't wait to put this behind us.
What are you gonna do now?
We'll wait here a little longer, and start clearing out their rooms when the shift changes. Not sure what we'll do with their belongings.
Lawrence, we talked about this, remember? What belongings? Anyhow, thanks again, Inspector. Good luck with your investigation.
My last quarterly review said I had an attitude problem. Morale improvement program fixed you right up. You want to stay safe? Head back into the hotel.
Here we go. Hit it with something else.
Where you go? Ow! Ow!
Here goes nothing. Got 'em all.
No cacaos detected nearby. Returning to slug maintenance worker. No cacaos detected nearby. Returning to slug maintenance worker.
Oh, let's see what kind of game this is gonna be. Oh.
Hey, I almost can't believe it. Betty found her way back. Here I was thinking I'd never see her again.
One malfunctioning mechanical as promised. She was trying to milk cannons.
Oh, Betty, you big goof. What were you thinking in that little metal noggin of yours? You nearly worried me to death. And ain't you just the most reliable freelancer in the colony? Let me just take a look at Betty here and we'll talk about payment. Yep, that's right. Her parameters for movement and target acquisition are a mess. I'll bring her back to the garage and get her sorted out. Since Betty's back safe and sound, I'll be sure to let my coworkers know that you're a good one. Here's some money for your effort. Least I can do to show my thanks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what's your supervisor learning about your screw-up?
I guess this is what I get for hiring on the first person who'd listen to me out here. This is all I have on me. Now, I guess I better go before you ask for more.
Okay. Let's go check out that big building that's over here. How big is this place? Okay. Oh. Oh, those look dangerous. Run away! Sorry.
That's gotta hurt.
I'm on an adventure. Fast, very fast.
Here goes nothing. Can't get past that armor. We make. Not even a scratch.
Oops, sorry. Oh my god, he got me hard. I need to learn to quack. Oh man. Apparently I have a broken leg. Ah! This place just keep on getting weirder.
Easy. Felt so damn good in my life. Just wanted to make you smile.
Funny. You are. Just wanted to make you smile.
That's a sad story right there. A little cultish in here. I'm gonna take that. My back. Oh.
By imagining wealth, I can evoke prosperity out of the universe.
Captain, what is this place and why is everybody acting so strange?
I think it's the cult headquarters.
Cannibals, right?
Cannibals.
Hello. Welcome to the Prophet of Profitability's Private Prosperity Retreat. Stay positive, and soon all your humors will be balanced. At least, that's what I keep telling myself. Anyway, I'm Aaliyah Mason. I work as the Prophet's right-hand woman. What can I do for you?
For a positivity discipline, you sound a little less enthused.
Oh, terribly sorry if I gave you that impression. I had a cramp. It's better now. I mean, it might be nice if I had a little inclination of whether the Prophet appreciated all the cooking and cleaning and hours of meditation I do on a daily basis. But whatever she thinks isn't for me to question. I'll do my best to be more chipper.
What can you tell me about the retreat?
If you felt imbalanced and unproductive, linger in your malaise no longer. We have all the amenities and practices for calming the ill humors strangling your potential. Sit for hours in our sweat house and sweat them out, or stand amidst burning coals and feel your productive inhibitions burn away. And remember, think positive. Positivity equals productivity equals profitability.
Do you know the prophet well? Oh, wrong one.
Of course, I've been studying under her for years. I know each of her techniques more or less by heart, and even have some variations of my own, such as the quintuple daily stomach purges. She's promised me that I'd be allowed to open my own branch of the retreat someday soon. Of course, I've been waiting on someday soon for coming up on 4 years now. I'm sure it's gonna happen anytime now.
I was hired to look into Halcyon Helen's murder. I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Oh my. Yes, this is important enough for me to delay my bi-hourly self-flagellation. Ask away.
Have you noticed any unusual behavior in the retreat lately?
Well, by and large, no. But something rather odd did happen regarding the Prophet recently. A few hours after our high-profile visitor arrived a couple of days ago, the Prophet asked me to take over sessions for the remainder of the day. At first, I was excited. Thought it was my chance to show her what I could do in charge. But then I saw that she was deeply worried about something. No one saw her until the next day.
Where were you at the time of the murder?
I was here, at the retreat in the company of the other disciples and clients. I rarely have more than a few minutes of alone time. Which is fine, of course. I do what I do in the service of the Prophet, who will, I'm sure, reward me for my sacrifice. Eventually. Certainly. Actually, before you go, I want to report something suspicious. I noticed the Prophet dragging something, a bundle, away from the retreat after that high-profile guest arrived. Normally, I'm the one who does her laundry, so it was strange. Especially because whatever she was dragging seemed oddly human-shaped.
You're sure it was a body?
I think so. Had the right size and shape.
Brought this information forward a little earlier.
I could have, but I generally don't have the time or energy to leave the reserve to contact anyone. Plus, there's always the possibility that I'm mistaken. The Prophet hasn't been herself lately, but if I misinterpreted the situation and reported her improperly, I'd ruin my chances for opening my own wing of the retreat.
I'll look into it. Alright, so... yeah, that's definitely a Prophet-looking person.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis suggests this to be a variety of herbs. Herbs have been uniformly treated with a pungent chemical mix. Warning: ingesting, smoking, or inserting non-corporation sanctioned substances into your ears may be harmful to your health.
Of course. Frequency amplifier, how would these most likely be used?
Prior analysis suggests these herbs reach peak effectiveness when users burn them and inhale the resulting smoke. Whether or not this increased effectiveness is good for an afflicted individual has yet to be determined.
Can you analyze chemical these herbs are treated with?
Analyzing. Complete. Substance appears to be a mix of industrial solvents and various essential oils. Substances include woolly cow dander remover, sprat oil, and starship surface wax.
Alright, make a note of it and move on. I'm just going to taste to see what happens. Though the dry herbs are difficult to chew, the flavor is less bitter than. Who would have expected? So, woodsy like Shrapsel? A sign? It's actually slightly better. Okay.
Hypothesizing potential side effects from herb consumption. Most likely outcome, decapitation. Slight possibility of calculation error.
Yeah, I'd say so. No, hippie.
Fruitful and productive welcome, brother. I had a feeling you would visit me. I offer a wide variety of productivity seminars. I hope you'll consider taking one. But I should remember my manners. To what do I owe the pleasure of the Special Inspector's arrival?
How'd you know I was an inspector?
My disciples come to and from the Grand Colonial, bringing supplies and information. Knowing what happens at the hotel affects my livelihood, after all. With that said, I'd love to involve you in one of my productivity seminars. We should clear you of all those nasty, nasty humors hampering your potential.
Didn't Halcyon Helen say you were a hack?
Absolutely not. Any statements by Ms. Helen about us were blown out of proportion and altered by the media. In fact, she quite recently... excuse me. I seem to be remembering something that never happened. Whatever the case, I'm sure her speech about us was all a misunderstanding.
Yeah, I've been feeling like my potential of hampered is hampered lately. What do you offer?
We offer a wide variety of seminars for all your corporate needs. Employees not working hard enough? Employees dying too often? It's most likely your managerial humors. And of course, seminars for balancing the energies of your business offices. Interior decorating is much more important for success than many would believe. If any of this sounds at all interesting to you, might I interest you in the first 82 words of our most popular seminar's introduction? Free of charge.
Free? Sure, I'll hear it.
Byzantines live lives fraught with competition, and that competition can be immensely stressful. You must, first of all, find a way to balance your thinking. Think not of bits lost, but of those you have yet to gain. After all, peace leads to productivity, and productivity leads to profit. Though thought alone won't balance you. We have a strict regimen to promote humor clearing. Session attendees stand on burning coals, sit for hours in our productivity smokehouse, and of course, fast throughout.
So in order to be productive, I need to suffer.
Precisely. The barriers within yourself will break down as your skin sweats and blisters, giving the evil humors the proper space to escape. It's my patented method.
I see some questions about Halcyon Helen. Please answer truthfully.
Oh? I'm surprised. I wouldn't think the two of us would have much to discuss about her. We may have had some terse interactions before her death, which I most certainly regret. But beyond those, well, never mind. What would you care to know?
You and Helen tend to get along, I hear.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. The media tends to exaggerate. I will admit that her remarks about my seminars were rather unfortunate. However, I certainly wouldn't sharpen any sabers over it, if that's what you mean to imply. I only do that when my clients skimp on their bills.
Did you contact Helen after you left the Grand Colonial?
I did not. She had no interest in my seminars, and I had no interest in attempting to convert a stubborn actress. Why would I have had any cause to engage with her further?
Where were you at the time of Fella's death? Where you heard her, I mean.
Why, I've been at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve for quite some time now, as my disciples can attest. In fact, I haven't visited the Colonials since I arrived several weeks ago. Bad energies, you understand.
Talk about someone else.
I hope you now realize that I had nothing to do with Helen's demise.
Those that they saw you dragging a human-shaped lump into your yurt.
Who said that? I'll be sure to give them a special seminar on not needlessly implicating the person who puts food on their table. It was a bundle of clothing, brother. Even productivity geniuses need to do laundry from time to time.
We're gonna get the truth the faster I can leave you alone.
Yes. I suppose the more quickly we get off this subject, the better. I had a visitor, yes. But as it turned out, some of my productivity techniques were too much for them. I had to drag them out by hand. But their peers came and collected them shortly thereafter. I'm sure whichever attendee it was is perfectly safe now.
Got some interesting nerves in here.
I'm pleased that you noticed. Excellent eye, brother. The compound they're treated with is my own invention, designed to unlock an individual's true productive potential when burned. I can't say any more. Trade secrets, you know.
Toxic. Toxic enough to potentially kill someone.
None of my clients have ever complained, so I'm sure they're perfectly safe. Is there anything else?
Well, that turns me down.
Welcome back.
Why is
I
your hair
hope you've
golden?
been keeping positive and productive. How may I help you balance your humors today?
Nope, nothing new. Okay, gotcha.
The Prophet's treatments are intense. I nearly collapsed. The Prophet of Profitability has changed my life. Her seminars are worth every bit.
The Prophet of Profitability
Yeah, blah,
has
blah, blah,
changed
blah,
my
blah.
life. By concentrating on profit.
Bunch of Ferengi up in here.
I can invite wealth into my life.
Well, that was kind of the end of info right there. At least not what I was expected. Have to confront Spencer.
What floor would you like to visit?
I'm guessing the VIP guest floor.
If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me.
Right. Let me guess.
I could not have waited another instant for your presence. The Canes and the Canids, Act 2, Scene 6. I played a love-struck janitor. Ask me anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer.
I've learned a thing or two about your activities in the hotel.
Oh? Have you now? Please do go on. Don't leave me in suspense.
I have security footage that you're tampering with Helen's last meal.
Tampering? No. I just happened to be passing through the kitchen and saw a dish that looked good. If being hungry is a crime, you better indict 3/4 of Halcyon.
A quick question. What was it you wanted to with the proprietary bile gland?
What? That damned bellhop promised discretion.
I can't word.
Well, if you must know, it's an appetite suppressant. How do you think I keep my form so lithe? Terror glands keep me from feeling hunger pangs.
If terror glands was an appetite suppressor, why wouldn't you wouldn't be hungry if you took it?
Oh, well, there's... Maybe I just wanted to see what was in it. Oh, law. What a pathetic defense. As it so happens, I may not have had the terror gland acquired for personal use. I may have placed it in Bellamy's meal. But before you indict me, please, just listen. I wasn't trying to kill her.
So you lied about being poisoned. Talk.
I will. Terror glands aren't supposed to be lethally poisonous. They're supposed to cause extreme lethargy, as if you'd inhaled several quarts of Spectrum vodka. She would have had to eat 6 or 7 of the glands to die, and even then it would be an extended, arduous process.
Yeah, you really seem like a toxicologist, or maybe you played one on the Ether Wave.
No, really, you must listen. I wasn't trying to kill Bellamy. I only wanted her to be incapacitated during the Brown unveiling. With her out of commission, the next available celebrity, myself, would get to host the unveiling. Please think twice about telling the administrator of my misdeeds. If he learns the truth, what's left of my career will be left in shambles.
Fine, this is stay between us for now.
Thank you very much, Inspector. And for what it's worth, I really do hope you find the true murderer.
There we go, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, look, that looks funny. Hey Stan, what you got me? Right. What's the next? Fortune mission. Remember this. Time to go talk to Princess Tossball. Well, actually, I think we do this now.
What floor would you like to visit?
Bring me to the princess. Nope, wait, lobby.
To the lobby we go!
Be-de-de-dee.
Oh, it's you again. Sakes alive! I warned him time and time again to take the proper precautions. It's a good thing he's a damn fine pilot, or he'd be too much trouble to carry around. Then again, I'm in prison and he's not, so I guess I'm the lead weight this time.
Mm-hmm.
What's the plan, anyway?
I'm your mark for item retrieval. Tell me what you know and where I'm going.
You're looking for cargo from our ship, the Rat King. Small package, wrapped in brown paper. It got moved to the shipping yard, but I'm not completely sure where.
Not sure where it is. How am I supposed to find it?
I'm sure some slugite knows how to find it, or has it listed in a terminal. All else fails, you could just case the joint. Might end up with some extra loot for your troubles.
Fair enough.
Incoming!
What was that?
Yeah, don't worry about me. Really?
Disclaimer. Ambulants are not equipped to provide medical aid. Dispensing body bag.
Alright, so I'll admit I panicked a lot.
Oh, it's you again. Sakes alive. You're look.
Hey, I think I know you. You're that inspector they hired, right?
Hey, Sam.
Muting volume now.
Really? Do this. I can do this. Oop.
Alert! Dirt alert!
What just hit me?
No! Leave me alone!
Put him in the dirt!
I don't want to die!
Oh, nice. Ugh. Ugh. Well, now that's guys, I'm gonna have to rethink this through.
Sublight Underground takes care of its own. I'm pretty happy working for Sludge. Mr. Kincannon treats us with respect.
What do you think you're doing?
Ah, shit. I'll pay you 99 bits to look the other way.
Pleasure's all mine. You one of the new workers? A lost tourist? Wait, I don't care. Just don't knock anything over.
There's a package I'm looking for. Came from the Rat King. Do you know where it is? Actually, I got a couple of questions for you.
Hey, if it meant I could ignore my work, I'd let you talk to me about Sprat reproductive practices. Ask away.
How do you manage the shipping yard?
This terminal makes it pretty easy to match a ship's cargo to its manifest. If it ain't on the terminal, then it's someone else's problem.
What's so bad about managing a bunch of cargo?
Nothing. I just hate working. Figured it wouldn't last. Anything else?
Package I'm looking for came from the Rat King. Do you know where it is?
Sure do. Why are you interested in it? You authorized? Not that I care, but something untoward happens, it'll be my ass on the line.
I'll pay you a lot of money. Sure, I'm authorized. Look, boss. Big Kurt. Sends his regards.
Oh yeah, I love that guy. You're square. Don't know if anyone will care about whatever's in this going missing, but I sure don't.
Here?
What was that?
Oh, really?
Put him in the dirt!
Here goes nothing!
Object is tuned to be specialist. On your left, customer.
Oh, blah, blah, blah.
You one of the new workers? A lost tourist? Sure do. Oh yeah, I love that.
Everybody's cool? Hey, don't mind me just walking up the street. Hey, well, that made no sense.
You're back, I see. Hope the law hasn't caught on to what you're doing. Law meaning authorities, that is, not the forces running the universe.
Look at the cargo. What's next?
No complications? Grand. The recipient is Joseph Dempsey. He runs the Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry.
One delivery coming up.
Welcome back. The Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry is just as standard and unremarkable as when you left it.
I've got a shipment of something for you.
A shipment, you say? The only shipment I'm expecting is 100 pounds of salt tuna a week from now. And I certainly don't expect it to be brought by an inspector.
This isn't a standard delivery. They're quality goods, if you catch my meaning.
I learn about secret codes in my off time, for fun. It's never anything that I actually need to use, mind.
I must have been mistaken. Guess I'll just surrender this cargo to the customer. Hold on. I might be investigating Helen's death, but I am no constable. You can trust me.
An independent, huh? Be a big risk letting you into my sanctum. Though if you're telling the truth, I think it'd be more than worth it. All right. Follow me to the back. All right. So, as you can see, this actually ain't the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon. Welcome to my black market. Whatever you're here for, weapons, information, contraband, cane and ointment, I've got it. Sorry for the frosty reception. Had to make sure you weren't with the constable. But seeing how you're a freelancer, I hope I ain't got nothing to worry about.
You won't. You'll be trusted.
Good. A worthy freelancer is hard to find. Since you're in the know, you can access my black market stocks. Though, you'll have to come by later. I'm waiting on my next shipment. Here's your pay. Good doing business with you, especially seeing how you didn't take this to the constable. Would have been a mighty pain in my tail end.
Since I went through all the work to bring it to you, can I see what's in the box?
See? No. But I might tell you what's in it, so long as it's nothing proprietary, volatile, or breathing. Let's have a little look. Contraband weapon parts, a few chemicals for the crafting of high explosives. All fairly standard. Oh, and a canister of trimethyl sulfoxide. Where dimethyl sulfoxide is good at keeping folks in stasis, trimethyl sulfoxide is nice for helping refrigerators run. Useful stuff.
Well, let's see what you have in stock. Pretty standard. Real?
Hope the job's coming along well. No sign of the constable, which really makes me more nervous.
One package of questionable goods delivered to sign for.
Excellent. Let's divvy up the payment 3 ways and we can consider this matter settled.
3 ways. Did all the work while you and yours sat around. You weren't lucky to get anything.
What? That ain't gonna be enough to get Cass out of prison, and it ain't what we agreed to. Ah, shit. Looks like it was wrong to assume you were just like Hawthorne after all. Sure hope I can figure something out to pay Cass's fine.
Hey guys. Yeah. So we're gonna call it evening. So thank you for watching Villain's Rise Adventure, where Sid is playing the Outer Worlds. Yeah, leave like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and hit the bell icon whenever you're, so you can know whenever I'm doing this again. I might do it again tomorrow. Apparently there's a second Outer Worlds coming out in June, so I kind of want to get through this game, and whenever that comes out, start on that and try to keep up with the timelines. So anyways, as always, oh, sorry you just showed up, but hey, yo, stay vile, my friends.